Okay, this is probably one of the last videos I do on this Fiat Punto. It's been a lot of work, stripped the engine down, gone through a head gasket, looked for diagnosis. Not sure if I found it, but I did a test on it and there was combustion gases in the coolant, so there is a head gasket problem. The head gasket itself looked pretty dodgy, but moving away from that, now we've got to this point. Here's the water pump. I just wanted to do a video on the water pump and changing a water pump over. Obviously you don't have to dismantle the whole engine to get to the water pump, you just go and do it in a timing belt changeover. It's always the best time. So at this point, just think, I'm changing the timing belt. I've took the timing belt off, I took the guard off, and I'm going to change the water pump. Basically this is the water pump right here on a Fiat Punto. Very easy to change over. Basically all you got is 3 10mm bolts and 1 10mm nut, and all you do, take the timing belt off, get to this point and take and swap out the water pump. Got my tool, 10mm socket. So basically, without knocking the camera off, I'm just gonna put it on the right setting. That'll be a good start. Keep your stuff safe. Obviously, buy a new water pump, make sure it's like for like. Gasket. Try not to lose the bolts as well, because if you lose the bolts, you're probably going to be going to Fiat to try and get some new ones. That sort of things you can find. And the last one, funny enough, is a nut. Not sure why that is, but that's how they built this car. 10mm nut. And there you go, and there's your water pump. There it is. Give it a good look over. Place it anyway. I mean, they cost a few quid, but I don't know, try and get a good quality one. But if you're going to reuse it again, check for its stability, make sure it moves, check for any trauma, any cracks, any leaking. This one's smothered in oil, but so I'd be inclined to change it. And putting it back on is just reverse. Make sure, try and get a gasket with it. The gasket sits in there. This one was used, just loads and loads of silicone on it. Don't condone that, but don't think it leaked or anything. This wasn't the result of the head gasket problem either, because it works quite well. And reverse is just line it up. You have to line the bottom bit up. Try and remember how it goes in. That's it. Right in and put it in reverse. That is, put your bolts back in, get your torque settings, job done. Realign your timing belt, replace your timing belt, replace the pulley as well. Any pulleys that are in there, replace all them, the tensioner, everything's going to need replacing. So if you're going to do that, you may as well do your water pump as well. But on a Fiat Punto, this is where it's located. If you've got a water pump leak, that's where it's going to be. You're going to have to change the timing belt, you're going to have to do all the timing problems, change to top dead centre, do all that sort of thing. Is it for a DIY? Depends how competent you are. If you're not sure, get a pro to do it, because the last thing you want is it leaking and the belt going on you if you're not sure what you're doing. End up wrecking your engine. I think these are interference engines as well. So that's pretty much how to change your a water pump on a Fiat Punto. 3 10mm bolts and 1 10mm nut with a gasket. Simple as that. Obviously you need to top up your coolant, or might be a good time to change your coolant as well and go through the coolant bleeding routine. Make sure you do that properly. That is quite difficult on these sort of cars for some reason, but there are a lot of bleeding nipples on these cars, so make sure you do it properly. Get yourself a Haynes manual as well. Hopefully this helps you. If you like my video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, tell me why. Thanks for watching.